And good evening, race fans. Happy Friday night to you. Welcome to LSRTV's production of the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200 for the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series. I just realized that's the Grand Ole Fairgrounds, and we're at Nashville Fairgrounds. My goodness gracious, folks, it's going to be a great race tonight. My name is John T. Muschin Jr. In the booth with me tonight is Zach Taylor. Down in our production van is Mason Heimbaugh giving you the spectacular footage you're seeing right now. Zach, buddy, are you ready for 200 laps at Nashville Fairgrounds?
Absolutely. We are in Music City tonight. What a great Friday night. Grand Ole Opry's going on as we speak, a little bit farther down the road from us tonight. Absolutely stunning city. Cannot wait to get this race underway.
I'll tell you what, folks, you're watching qualifying right now, and I like to see some fast guys up front. You know, we had some really fast guys at Darlington last week. Speaking of Darlington, oh my goodness. Well, we had a few penalties handed out after Darlington last week. Let's get into that real quick. The penalties from Darlington follow. Hunter Thrower is going to be a 2-point penalty. Kyle Green, 2-point penalty. Colin Stone, a 2-point penalty. Frank Flores gets 1. Meyer LaPinta gets 1. Tyler Granach gets 1. And Stefan Purcell will get. Now, Darlington was a tough track last week, Zach, but it was also a pretty good race. I mean, it had its issues, but man, at times we got some great racing in.
Yeah, absolutely, we did. And at the end of it all, at the end of all that chaos, all the calamity that the Lady of Black just loves to bring out in these drivers, Kyle Green comes home the winner. He had an absolutely stellar race at Darlington. Very fast car. Obviously, possibly the fastest car there, considering he won the race. I expect a little bit more of the same tonight. We're at a short track. Beating and banging is going to happen. These cars are rough to drive around here, so be expecting a little bit of the same kind of thing here tonight.
Indeed. Now, going into tonight, the top 10 in points are Joseph first, Jeremy Berger second, Joseph Coffey third, Matt Rucci, a name we haven't actually talked a lot about, fourth, Ryan Dingler fifth, Sean Deal sixth, seventh is Hunter Thrower, eighth is Colin Stone, Barrick Uphold ninth. Your finishing out your top 10 will be Anthony Masada. Now, a key note here, Zach, at the moment, as of right now in qualifying, I do not see Joseph in the server.
And that is a huge deal, as he is our current, if anybody's paying attention to the record books out there, all you record book questionnaires out there, Joseph is currently the all-time Cup Series pole leader and win leader. So him not being here is a major heavy hitter out of the race.
Absolutely. Right now, as it stands, Joseph Cosley's got the pole. You know, at the moment, it could change though, but he put down an 18.594. That's a great lap around Nashville Fairgrounds.
That is a very fast lap around Nashville Fairgrounds, especially in a car this hard to drive. As well, we got a little sideways.
Oh wow, a little bit Dingler, a little bit of sideways there, and it looks like he's going to get DQ'd for that because they do have some pretty severe qualifying observance, whereas you can't, you know, scuff your tires up, you can't heat them up by skidding and sliding and whatnot, and it looks like that may be what happened right there. Not entirely sure. We'll probably try and get some confirmation of that. In the meantime, you see him out on track there, Musadi in that 49 car. That's a sharp looking machine right there, man.
Absolutely, it is. And, you know, I thought that car looked good. That paint scheme looked good on a Ford, but whenever you put that thing on a bow tie, it's pretty much perfect, especially with how that nose is.
It really is. Well, all right, folks, we got 1 minute left in qualifying here, and it looks like we don't have very many folks left right now. Yep, everybody's done, so they're probably going to let this roll out, and then we'll get a... Oh, we see the 09 get jumping on track here. Let's see if he actually tries to put a lap down or not.
Channeling is, I don't know, that car just fired up right there.
That's Justin Wilson in that Wrangler throwback, and if he's going to do it, he needs to do it now. He's got 35 seconds left.
There he goes.
This ought to be interesting. Let's see what he can do. He's got 25 seconds.
If he's going to make it back around in time.
I don't know, man. 18 seconds. He might get one lap in.
Ooh,
no, he ain't gonna get it. No, I don't think he's gonna get it.
He ain't gonna make it.
That's too bad, man. That's a good looking paint scheme, though. I'll give him that. That's the Blue Goose version of that paint scheme.
Trailing his inner Dale Earnhardt, which is probably somebody you'd probably want to beat tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds.
You think so? All right, folks, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Looks like Causey walks away with the pole with that 18.594. Give you a line up real quick, and then we'll get into the national anthem. And then we'll do a little bit more with the lucky draw and whatnot. And welcome back, folks. God, I love that song. It's an amazing song. Just gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. Well, folks, that's it for the warm-up. It's just about over. We're going to go ahead and get ready to grid these bad boys. We'll give you a few seconds here. We'll pull up the lineup. Sorry, but I am all tongue-tied tonight. Just got a lot on my mind, man. I'll tell you what, it's been a crazy week. Inside row 1, Joseph Causey with the pole. Outside of him, Logan Hamilton in that 2 car. Inside row 2, Kyle Green. Outside of him, Ryan Duke in the 4. Inside row 3, Ryan Dingler. We saw him spin out there. I guess that lap counted, though. Outside of him, Taylor Butcher. I don't know why I said that. Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Inside row 4, Grant Peterson, Tyler Granat. Outside row 4. Inside row 5, Nate Brooker in that 3 car. To his outside in 10th, Jeremy Berger, the 10 car. What you got there, Zach?
Inside row 1, that'd be 6. The 13 car, Mario LaPenta. P12, going to be Barrick Uphold. P13, Anthony Masada. P14, Frank Flores the 3rd. P15, Hunter Thrower. P16, Matt Rushi. P17, Kevin Franks. P18 is going to be the 33 car, Robert Pattengill. Row 19, P19, Stephen Purcell in the 57 car. And P20 going to be Sean Dill. Finish us off there, Sean.
All right, you got Sean Dill and Justin Wilson rounding out your field right there. Justin tried to get a lap in qualifying, didn't quite make it. And that's your lineup, folks. And, well, it's 200 laps here at the Tucson Sound Art Cup Series Grand Ole Fairgrounds. 200, my goodness, 200 laps here at the Fairgrounds. It's going to be fun. Fun, I tell you. Well, folks, we're about to go green. Pace cars, lights are off. We're going to take a lap of silence once they do go green. As you see these guys passing down pit lane right here. They're going to, I keep forgetting why they do this, Mason. Sighting pit road. Sighting their stalls. Gotcha. It's something they do every week. You'd think by now I would know this, but I am 52 years old with a little bit of brain damage, so hey, that's my excuse. Well, anyway, as I was saying, folks, when we go green, our first lap on the green is going to be a moment of silence for respect and maybe a little bit of prayer of the folks in the Ukraine kind of find themselves in the midst of an actual full-blown combat war with the Russians. It's not a joking matter, folks. It's scary is what it is when you stop to think about it. So our first lap here at this race is going to be one of silence. So if you can, spare a thought, spare a prayer for those folks out there and for the soldiers on both sides. Nobody wants to do battle. Nobody wants to go to war. But when you put the uniform on, that's what you sign up for. So try to keep that in mind. They're all humans out there. Everybody's got a family out there, okay? So that being said, let's get ready here, Zach. We're going to go green here next time by. 200 laps here at Nashville Fairgrounds for the Tucson Sound Art Cup Series Grand Ole Fairgrounds here at Nashville Fairgrounds.
Absolutely.
And coming down the backstretch, we're going green this time. I'll tell you what, I'm looking for good things from Causey this week in that 88 car. He seems to be pretty good at short tracks, so we'll see what we can do here in Nashville. These guys are hoping to get a good race in. They had some great short track races last season, so we'll see what happens here. Pace cars off. They're coming through 4 now. And the green flag is out as we go silent for the folks out in the Ukraine. Lap 1 is in the books. Thank you so much for that moment of silence out there, folks. And already we've got a fight for the lead. Hamilton down on the inside, Causey on the outside. Zach Hamilton's going to take that lead from him coming out of 2.
Yeah, and it didn't take him long at all, did it? He goes down there and he says, Joseph Causey, you're not getting away from me. I'm going to go ahead and take this from you. And oh, no, he spins. Keep it off of, oh.
My goodness, the leader self-spin. It looked like a self-spin. We'll have to hold up and go back and look at the replay, but actually, I was going to touch on that. I didn't get a whole lot of time to do so, but I saw a lot of guys having issues on exit of 4 and exit of 2. Car gets so unloaded right here, as we'll see this replay right here, that it's really hard to handle, especially these new cars with this new package, Zachary.
Absolutely, and you see, he just spins, gets a little bit sideways. You're not going to save that in these cars. That new suspension, that new rack and pinion steering just makes it impossible to save these cars whenever they get really sideways. So whenever that back end came around, he did the smart thing, just locks it down, says, okay, it's early enough in the race. We're going to be able to rebound from this, and I have a feeling we're going to be seeing the number 12 car back up front before long.
Oh, absolutely, man. I was watching him in practice. He's one of the few drivers that's pretty good at this track. And I'll tell you what, you touched on it, man. This new car, there's no catching it. I found that out the hard way. And to be perfectly blunt with you, I think I've retired myself from the Open Series for a little while, because Auto Club Speedway is where they're at this week, and I am really good at Auto Club. Not bragging, it's a fact. I love California Speedway. But dude, I have yet to complete 10 laps, past 10 laps under green in the new car at that track. It's so hard to handle.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of that has to do with the amount of airflow we have going underneath these cars now. You know, hey, in the past, we were able to basically seal these things to the ground, and there was no under airflow whenever you spun. You know, it was all the way down on the ground, and sometimes the tires would blow and you'd literally be on the ground. These new cars, we have that diffuser on the back that stops us from really planting these things all the way down, so we always have air going through the back of the car. And whenever air gets underneath the car, we have a wind tunnel effect, and whenever there's fast wind underneath anything, whatever direction that wind's blowing is the way you're going. So whenever you get sideways, that wind starts blowing against the side of the car, and it's over. You're done.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we're getting word from a guy down in the trailer there that Hamilton's wheel decalibrated. That is never a fun thing. I've actually had that happen with my old G27 a couple of times. It would lose power, and then when it came back on, you had to hold the wheel basically 90 degrees just to keep going straight. So here we go, Zach. Green, the lights are off on the pace car, going back to green. Bring us to green, buddy.
All right, Nashville Fairgrounds. The crowd's on their feet as these guys make their way down the backstretch. The 22 best. Proud and strong down here into turn 3. They're going to be looking for that green flag. It's Joseph Causey. He selects the outside for the restart. And green flag. Yeehaw. We're boogity, boogity, boogity all the way down into 1.
Oh, what a start by Causey. He wasn't giving up that lead this time. He got off to about a good 5-6 car length lead going through 1 and 2 right there. In the meantime, Green's under fire from Dingler in that 8 car. Dingler wants that second place. Green hasn't. He wants to get away from you. You got a battle of the Camaro and the Camry up front there. In the meantime, 2x2 back there. Looks like for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Good fight going on back there. There's that 81 car. We've talked about him several times. Granat in that Jeremy Mayfield kind of throwback there. And coming down the back stretch there into 3 and 4. Looks like everybody's going to be single foul now. Looks like these guys are going to maybe try to take it up. As I say that, there's a caution.
It looks like that may be on the number 09. I see he's got a little bit of right front damage, and he is slow. So that would be Justin Wilson.
Oh, a little bit of damage. Jeez. What's your definition of a lot of damage, Jake?
possibly, I don't know. He's still got a front end on the car, right?
True.
Oh, we're stopping on the backstretch.
I'm looking at what happened here with the 9 car, the 09, excuse me, and bad news. He got into it. He kind of spun by himself there, but it looks like he collected a 12 Hamilton in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having some production issues, folks. Just give it a minute. The reason they're kind of stopping like that is we're trying to get everything lined back up. When the caution comes out here at this track, Zach, I have noticed that sometimes it's really wonky with scoring. Like, I mean, just really off the wall scoring sometimes. Like, they'll tell you to give the guy that was 2 cars behind you the position, even though when the caution came out, you were way ahead of him.
Yeah, you know, and that's something that we all expect iRacing to fix here before long. They put out quality product, and I'm sure that'll be fixed here here in the next couple of
updates.
Oh,
absolutely, man, absolutely. I've got no complaints really. I mean, it was an observation. But folks, speaking of iRacing, if you see something you like here, if you want to get in on this action, or maybe you like road racing, maybe you like dirt rally racing, maybe you like stadium trucks, those are fun. Go to iRacing.com and check it out, man. It's a subscription service. It's not that expensive. It's really not. And you get, I mean, top of the line simulation on tracks from all over the world. Road courses, oval courses, dirt rally, rovals now, since that's what they call them. I mean, it used to be a road course, but I guess because it sits inside of an oval, we're going to go with that new fancy term of roval. All kinds of cars, all kinds of tracks. Make sure you go by iRacing.com, check it out. And I tell you what, as a guy who's been sim racing for close to 26 years now, I absolutely love iRacing. It's absolutely phenomenal as far as realism goes. In the meantime, back here at Nashville Fairgrounds, we're going back to green, stacked up 2x2. Pace car's lights are off. He's going to duck into pit road here. Causy's going to bring us to green again on the outside, see if he gets a jump like he did last time. And yes, he does. He gets a great start. Brings the 96 of Duke in that Kodak color car up with him. Green falls back to third, Dingler to fourth, and fifth place car right now is still being decided between Peterson and Butcher Benjamin.
Yeah, and Taylor Butcher Benjamin, he likes to come in. He had a kind of a poor qualifying lap, which surprised me a little bit. But this right here is why you never count Taylor Butcher Benjamin out. As this race goes on, he's collecting knowledge, and he's going to be up there battling for the lead by the end of this thing.
Absolutely. Meantime, out front, it's still Joseph Causey. Stretching his lead out a little bit, about a half a second there over Duke. In second, Green in third, Dingler fourth, and Butcher Benjamin, as we just talked about, in fifth place right now. And I'll tell you what, Zach, laps are really going to tick off fast here in Nashville Fairgrounds. I mean, we're talking, they're doing 18 seconds a lap. And that's about what, almost a little bit over 3 laps a minute.
Absolutely. You know, you got to imagine like a Bristol race. You know, hey, you sit down, you watch a Bristol race, they're 2.5 hours to do 500 laps in real life. So you take that, and we could be expecting that, I mean, this race could go by in less than an hour if we go green the whole way, as we have a battle for second between Ryan Duke and Kyle Green.
We got a big battle going on in mid-pack as well. We got the 48 car back there just slicing and dicing his way through the field right now. Trying to work, I'm sorry, not the 48, the 83. I see lows and automatically my mind says 48 car. I meant the 83 of Hunt of a Thrower. Kid's looking great right now at Nashville. He seems to be suited to the short track. And there's that Bucky's car back there, that Bucky's Ford Mustang. I love that car, but I tell you what, I don't know if you've ever been to a Bucky's before, but OMG, it's not really just a gas station, man.
No, it is not. I call it the amusement park of gas stations.
Yeah, I've heard it called the amusement park of gas station.
Oh, wow. Oh, second place. Ben.
Second place is wiped out. Wow.
Green. Wow. Oh, no, don't back up this bit. Oh, Lord. Oh, they're still reckoning.
Here's the replay of what happened here. He was out there by himself, it looks like. It's another cell spin where the car unloads right there. Wiggled and got loose. Dingler got loose.
Dingler.
Wow, Dingler wrecked, but just didn't wreck. That's what that was.
Absolutely. Amazing save. And John, he just proved us wrong about not being able to catch these cars. Maybe you and me just don't have enough talent to.
I was about to say, that might just be a case of me not having talent. I ain't lying, man. That car, you know, with the other version of this car and the car before it, it wasn't too difficult to save it. I could feel it when it started to step out, but it seems to me with this new version of this car, if you feel it step out, you're already too late. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I was wrong. That's not really a Kodak paint scheme on the 96 of Duke right there. It was a similar color of the Kodak car, but I can't really tell what that is. Wawa? Is that what that says? Wawa?
Wawa. I think that's another gas station. We have been informed that a Wawa is a gas station in Central America.
You mean like Central America, the region, continent, or okay, Mid-America? Gotcha. Okay.
In America, not Central America, the continent. Like
Gotcha.
Central America and North America is the same thing, right?
Folks, I promise you, we are not completely uneducated here. It's just Friday night, man.
Well,
I don't know about you youngins, but my brain checked out at about 5 o'clock.
It's Friday night and we're in Music City. After this, I'm going down to Blake Shelton's bar on Broadway, and I'm going to listen to Luke Bryan sing me some songs.
Zachary, may I remind you, sir, that you are a little underage for that?
It's a grill. It's a grill. It's called Old Reds. If you have not checked it out, I highly recommend you check it out. They have one in Gatlinburg and they have one in Nashville. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Nashville, Tennessee. They're amazing. Got a lot of good stuff there.
Well, folks, we are in no way affiliated with the aforementioned establishment. Just want to throw that out there. But I tell you what is affiliated with this group of guys? That would be the Tucson Sound Art, folks. Tucson Sound Art introduces an entirely new and enjoyable way to listen to music in your home. Uploading and making your own images and pictures in the sound art is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Everyone who looks at the picture will wonder where the great sound is coming from. A single charge will last days and gives you the ability to go truly wireless with no power cables. Sound art looks good in any room in the house, from the front room to the back room. The speakers are powered by batteries and receive audio via Bluetooth connection, meaning nobody will even know that the art they're looking at is actually producing the sound they're hearing. Tucson Sound Art specializes in creating custom artwork for your personal artwork and photos. You can also choose images from their extensive collection of high-quality photos. It's a perfect gift for friends, family, and business associates. To learn more, go to www.tucsonsoundart.com. And I heard my producer strailing himself in the background. We are back to green. I'm not sure what was going on there. It looked like the one might have got loose. But are you okay down there, Mason? Do I need to send security down to the trailer? All right. In the meantime, Causey is resuming what he had going on before that last caution came out. But I don't know if you guys noticed this, but he is catching Green in a hurry, and Green's going to find himself a lap down here shortly if he doesn't get it back in gear and get on.
Yes, he is. He is slowly but surely losing time. His last lap was an 18.82 compared to the leader's 18.75. At that rate, by my educated guess, Kyle Green will be a lap down in 15 laps.
I'm wondering if maybe he might not be a little down on power after that impact with the wall. Even though it doesn't look like much, it really doesn't take a whole lot to put these cars down on power just a little bit. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. In the meantime, Causey is really putting on the field right now. He's putting on a show for these guys. Got a 1-second lead right now over Duke. In that 96, Peterson's in third place. Dingler's still hanging on at fourth right there. Granat in the 81 car has worked his way up to fifth. You got Berger, 600 thrower in seventh. Brooker gives up eighth to Hamilton, who was leading at one point and spun himself out. He's worked his way back up inside the top 10, now up to eighth. And you got Uphold in 10th. This fight between Brooker and Hamilton is looking really good right now.
Yes, it is. And Hamilton's going to get away. Now it's in between Booker and Barrick Uphold as he's going to clear him. And now it's Masada and Brooker. And Brooker needs to get down to the bottom. I think that outside's not working right now. This year, and he's lost about 4 spots being up there.
Yeah, but he wiggled a little bit, and that's why he's such a big gap now between Hamilton and these three guys right here. Everybody kind of checked up and bottlenecked right there. Masada, in the meantime, in that Chevy Camaro, that blue and black, that is a sharp-looking car. Kind of has like a Tron feel to it. And yes, I'm showing my age right there. Masada working his way up inside the top 10 now as Brooker falls back to 11th. And now the 92 of Uphold is under fire from that 49 car. Looks like it looks like he's got some eyes on taking that spot away from Uphold there, Zach.
I believe Masada may have him a little bit of a machine tonight. He's got Camaro power down here into turn 3.
we've talked about it before. Short tracks are really all about rhythm. You know, getting into a rhythm, getting your, oh my goodness, the one car washes up way high at the turn right there, gets into the wall, just a little bit of damage there, and continues on, but he's going to give up a few spots right there.
Yes, he is. And I hate to inform the field, but Joseph Causey has, well, he has set sail out of Nashville, and he's headed to Memphis.
Yeah, he's checked out. He is really checked out. And I think Kyle Green is thinking to himself right now, I'm not going to stay on the lead lap for much longer here. Causey's got a 3-second lead over Peterson right now. And he's got that clean air, Zach, and that's got to help a lot. He can go into the turns as hard or as easy as he wants to. He can just pretty much drive the race the way he wants to right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's one guy that does not want to see a caution right now. At the rate he's going, he may lap the field by the time we're halfway.
Well, hey, I mean, if you can do it, man. You know, that's part of short track racing. Those who can do and those who don't lose. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's the fast who get paid, and well.
Yeah,
know,
let's no.
You know the
this is a G-rated show, sir.
Absolutely. You know that.
Oh, Dingler gets a little tap right there, and the two cars behind him, including Hamilton, spin out. We've got a cross on the front stretch. Wow, the two gave the bumper to Dingler and moved him out of the way, and it looked to me like Hamilton and the 81 car of Granat just checked up to miss that, and they both did a little synchronized spin right there. And here comes the replay. You'll see it right here, folks. The 2 gives the bumper to the 8, moves the 8 up out of the way. The 8 saves it again. And it looked like the 12 got in the back of 81. He didn't realize he was coming down. The other guy didn't realize there was somebody already down there. That wasn't intentional. That was just racing right there. Those two drivers trying to avoid the 8 and the 2 and wind up bringing out the caution. Anyway, I tell you what the heck was that? Did the 58 just bounce it off the wall under caution?
That is what that looked like, but I'm sure there was a valid reason for it.
It was just so odd to watch that. It's like he just forgot to turn. Well, folks, we're going to take a real fast commercial break. It's going to be fast because those caution laps here don't last long. Make sure you stay tuned to LSRTV's production of the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200 for the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series. We'll be back.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, right? Our Ram trucks, truck of the year, amazing trucks. We have fun Jeeps, and then the exciting Dodge and Chrysler products. Lots of performance there, lots of excitement there. They've done a great job in really creating a full scope product line that could suit everybody's needs. Whether it's a family vehicle or a fun vehicle or a utility type vehicle or a big truck, we've got it all for our customers.
Hey folks, did you miss us? We're back. Welcome back to the Nashville Fairgrounds. Not real sure what's going on with this 58 car. I think he's having some issues either with his wheel or maybe his monitor, it looks like, because we soldered a caution. He just kind of drove into the wall without even turning left, and now he's just really weaving all over the place. Not sure what's going on there. We'll see if we can't get some sort of update. In the meantime, back up front, it's still Joseph Causey. And Zach, I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. If we manage to go green the rest of the way, I can't imagine anybody having anything for Joseph Causey right now.
No, not after that. He, like I said, he took the race by storm right there. Absolutely destroyed, slaughtering the field, about a 1/10.5 faster per lap than Grant Peterson and Ryan Duke, which they were battling. That probably had a little bit to do with it. But I don't think that anybody's going to touch Joseph Causey tonight.
And the thing is, he's the leader, so he gets to choose what lane he wants. And so far, he's chosen the outside, which is working for him. But not only that, but he gets to go anywhere he wants in the start box. So really, the advantage is all his. And that's one thing I really hate about being the guy in second place. If you're the guy in third, it's no problem. You just put your nose to the tail of the guy in front of you and go when he goes, But, you're kind of at the leisure of the leader in a situation like this.
Yeah, Joseph Causey, he's liking that outside as he takes it again for this restart. He must like something up there in the outside that the inside does not have. I don't know if the wheel spin may be a little bit better up there or what, but he's really liking the outside on his restarts tonight.
Yeah, he really is. So we're watching the field come down the backstretch here out of 2. And folks, I've touched on this at the start of the show. 2 and 4, the exits of those 2 turns are where we've seen the most problems tonight, specifically turn 4 right there, Zach. It seems like these cars are just having real hard time keeping the wheels glued to the track right there. Pace car's off, folks. Causey brings him down to the restart box and lays down the hammer, and off he shoots like a shot out of the cannon. Look at that, already a 6-car lead going down to the 1, Zach.
Absolutely, and he boot scoots out of 2, all the way down the backstretch as we're battling for 2nd place.
You know, you say that boot scoot a lot, but I bet you wear tennis shoes and flip-flops, don't you?
I do not. I wear area cowboy boots.
I'm messing with you, man. We got a pretty good fight for 2nd and 3rd right here between Berger and Peterson. Peterson had himself a great race going last week, but didn't quite finish it off the way he wanted to. Meantime, Dingler trying to make a comeback up to 4th now.
Yes, and he is under attack. He is under attack from Ryan Duke right now, as there's a battle for 5th. Dingler on the outside, Duke on the inside, side by side, drawing even the whole way down into 3. Through 3 and 4, it looks like Duke may get Dingler right here, and he does. Maybe no, not quite. Dingler throws it back on the outside. Side by side, all close to contact, all the way down the backstretch. Toyota versus Chevy. Who's it going to be?
It looks like that, I don't know, Wawa gas station car is looking real strong on the inside. We've kind of seen that. We've seen some drivers be strong on the inside, some drivers be strong on the outside going through these turns, but it looks like that 98 can make, the 96 can make it work either way.
And that is a major advantage. It's kind of like being able to run the outside of Martinsville or the inside of Bristol. If you can do it, you got a decent shot at winning, because, hey, if you go where everybody else can't, and you're fast where everybody else can't be fast, then you've got clear, you might as well be the leader. You've got clean air the whole race.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we've been back under green now for about 5 or 6 laps, and already Causey is out to about a 2.5 lead over the field and does not look to be slowing down at all. But meantime, Jeremy Berger, up there in that 2 car, it seems like he might have a little something for the leader once he figures out his entry points. I've noticed that his entries tend to be a little much, causing him to wash up a little bit. I think once he gets his rhythm down, gets his groove going, he might be able to have something for Causey up there in the front there, Zach.
Absolutely. And speaking of having something, Logan Hamilton has made his way back up to P8 from the back again, and he's looking for P7.
I'm telling you, that 12 car is going to be somebody to keep an eye on. Meantime, he's kind of on the outside of the 44 car, Sean Deal. Sean driving a Tucson Sound Art car, as a matter of fact. That's a very, I don't know, multicolored, loud car, if you will. It's not too bad at night, but boy, in the daytime, that car pops.
I believe that. It kind of reminds you of like a money team.
An acid trip? Oh.
Well, yes, that too.
I'll tell you what, now we were talking a minute ago about Causey only having, just 2 laps ago, I said he had about a 1.5 seconds. He's already got it up to 2.5 seconds. The kid is on a roll. Causey loves this track. It's obvious in the way that he's just driving this car right now. It's like he's really just on the track all by himself, is what it looks like.
Yes, he is. He's running qualifying style laps here on lap 55. That's rather impressive, if you ask me. The only person that's running faster laps than him is
nobody.
The number 49 car of Anthony Masada.
That can't be right. He's behind 2 cars. Right? I'm kidding.
And Anthony Masada ran a faster lap 2 laps ago than Joseph Causey. It was an 0.49 to a 1.49.
Nice, nice. I still think, though, that out of all the cars we're watching right now, Hamilton is going to be the one. If he can get through traffic again, and if he can keep his car going the right way, we saw it earlier. He was definitely the one that gave Causey a fight, but he got mired back in traffic. He's had a couple of cell spins, so it's going to be up to him to get through this traffic cleanly, keep that car as intact as he possibly can, and possibly get up there and give Causey a fight for the lead. In the meantime, Kyle Green's trying to work his way back up. Zach, we saw him run into trouble earlier by himself as well.
Yeah, he was almost a lap down. And somebody else that's, trying to make their way up through here. Ryan Dingler has looked on the outside, the inside, the outside, the inside. He's went everywhere except for through the wall to pass Ryan Duke right now, and he cannot figure out a way around.
So what you're saying is we might see a chrome horn here.
Whenever the opportunity presents itself and you have tried everything else, Or here, let me rephrase that. When all else fails, chrome worm on.
Well, hey, we saw it actually happen to Dingler earlier. The two gave him a little tap right there, moved him up out of the groove, and that's kind of how you want to do it. You don't want to wreck the guy. You don't want to cause him to spin out. But if you give him enough of a tap and get him loose and get him out of the groove, like we just saw right there, Dingler moved him out of the way. If we can get a replay on that, that would be great. That would be great to watch.
I don't think that there was any actual contact, but there was.
It looked like it was, just for maybe from the angle I was looking at, it looked like there was.
Dingler definitely drove it in a little bit harder.
Oh yeah! Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, either way, potato. Dingler move him up into fourth spot, sets his eyes now on Peterson up there in that 52 car. So we got Causey out to almost a 5-second lead now. And Berger, Peterson, Dingler, Masada round out your top 5. They're all back there pretty much within a reach out and touch somebody kind of space. And man, I tell you what, I'm watching Berger in that 2 car. He is barely holding on a second, Zach.
Absolutely. Graham Peterson's all over him, and Ryan Dingler's all over him. And look at who's coming up for P5. That's the number 12 car of Logan Hamilton the whole way down the front stretch into 1.
I'll tell you what, we got a fight now in the 52 car of Peterson on the inside, Berger on the outside, Dingler right behind those two. Now, don't forget the 2 car and the 8 car kind of had a little brush up earlier. Do we think we'll see some little payback right here?
I wouldn't expect it, not this early on. You don't want to give that guy a chance to come back and get you later on. If you're going to do that, you want to wait until the last 10, 15 laps. That way that, hey, if he goes for a spin, he's not going to be able to get back to you.
Well, in the meantime, you said it, the Hamilton is up here in the midst of this fight right now. He wants to get by these guys as quickly as possible. See if he can't get up there and give a fight to the leader of Joseph Causey. Down to the inside he goes, past Dingler, the 8 car, down into the inside still, but he can't quite seal the deal. Dingler still on the outside, coming down the backstretch now, Zach.
Absolutely. Down here into turn 3, it's Dingler versus Hamilton. Into turn 3, and Hamilton takes that spot. Heck, he gets 2 for 1. He's going to pass the 2 car, Jeremy Berger, down into turn 1.
2 spots in 1 corner. You saw it right there. Hamilton passed up Berger and Dingler right there. Wow, and he's up to 3rd now. He's got his sights set on 2nd spot of Peterson. We'll see how fast he can deal with that. In the meantime, back here, a little bit of contact, it looked like, between the 96 of Duke and possibly the 83 of Hunter Thor. I couldn't see quite too well there, but they were definitely both door banging off each other going through the turn.
Yes, they were. And that was a 2-for-1 special that Hamilton pulled on right there. They're selling them at your local Walmart if you'd like to go buy one.
And at Buc-ee's too.
And at Buc-ee's, and as earlier, probably at Wawa's.
Our leader just got a huge wiggle.
That car is sideways.
I tell you what, he definitely got a big old wiggle come off the turn a minute ago.
Well, I would say that Graham Peterson saw that and was happy, but Graham Peterson just now came out of 4, and Hamilton, and our leader's coming out of 2. So,
yeah.
I'm not sure if Peterson saw that one or not.
He might have dozed off a little bit.
Absolutely. It takes about 20 seconds to lap somebody here. You need about a 20-second gap, and Causey's currently at 7.5, and we still have 141 laps to go.
Well, right now we've got 18 cars still on the lead lap. The last car on the lead lap being Flores, and he's a few seconds in front of our leader right now. In the meantime, we've got that fight for second. Hamilton has caught Peterson, makes the move down the inside. Looks like he's going to take that spot. He might even bring Uphold with him in the 92 car.
Yeah, here comes Uphold on the inside in that Buc-ee's car. Oh, I love that little gopher on front of it. That reminds me of the
wow!
He
clear. Got through 3 and 4 so well right there.
Absolutely, he did.
Sorry, 1 and 2.
He definitely has 1 and 2 down pat. And Ryan Dingler's looking to the inside of Anthony Masada for P5.
For P5, the fight is on back there. Masada and Dingler going at it.
Yes, and Dingler's going to
Our leader has already passed up Schroof. Is that how you say that? Well, he's got a couple purple cars he's passed up. Now Hamilton's got to deal with the purple and yellow car going down into turn 1 right here. Oh, wow, Granat way up into the wall. Oh, we got one spinning. Granat spinning in the 81 car.
That's a good job for everybody to miss him.
Right in front of the leader.
Absolutely, it's a great job for everybody to miss him. And that's the problem with being the leader and being that fast, is that all of a sudden you may find yourself in the middle of a dangerous corner.
Absolutely. I mean, you're really at the mercy of fate right there. Here's the replay of what happened to Granat in that 81 car. Goes down in 3 and 4, and oh, a little bit of contact from the 1 car of Berger. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh, look out.
Meow. Around he went.
Well, here we are under caution once again, and guess what? The leaders are on pit road. I see Causey on pit road right now. Looks like most of the field, Hamilton's on pit road, and Causey missed his pits. Or did he? No, he didn't. Wow. He's pitting right square in the middle of that opening. That's awesome.
Indeed, he's got his whole late model crew out there crewing him.
That completely threw me off, because usually if you see a car, wind up in the middle of that opening and on pit road, he's missed his pits. So that was pretty cool.
That's interesting that iRacing has a pit box there.
Hey, it's a short track, man. You never know what you're going to see. But in the meantime, pit stops are over. It looks like Causey's going to maintain his lead right there. The 58 stayed out, but I think he's probably going to cycle through and go down pit road. He should anyway, here shortly. There he goes. He's on pit road now.
And that gives the lead back to Joseph Causey, and look at who is in second.
Oh, yeah. Possibly the only guy who's got anything for him on track, I think, right now is going to be that 12 car of Hamilton. And this should be an interesting restart. Now, I'm pretty sure Causey's going to take the outside line again. But I don't know if it's going to matter that much with Causey down on the inside, because Causey seems to be stronger down the inside, Zach, yes?
That's how it appears, but Causey's been getting such a good launch out of the chute on the outside that I don't know if he would be willing to take that inside. He's probably got used to how that outside feels on the restarts by now, so I'd expect for him to take outside here.
Well, we're going to find out here shortly, and it looks like he's going to take the outside. Folks, if what you're watching has you interested, you maybe want to try and be a part of this, the L-TAC League is currently recruiting for a Wednesday night truck series. Sessions are at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central on a weekly basis. They'll be running a 25-week schedule that will run alongside the Cup Series. If you do well enough in the trucks, you could get invited to race in the Friday Night Cup Series. To sign up, go to the L-TAC Racing League Truck Series page on iRacing, or find Nolan J. Rimple through Facebook or iRacing and hit him up. Now, folks, we are just under halfway right now. We got about 77, almost 78 laps in right now. What's your call so far, Zach? What you liking, what you disliking?
I am liking Joseph Causey, and I am disliking the self spins. We have had a couple self spins, not horrible, but they always come whenever there's a really good battle. Have you noticed that? We get a really good battle going on, and we just have a self spin. Then all of a sudden we got a caution, re-rack them, try it again. So hopefully we can knock that out, go green from here the rest of the way, and just enjoy some really good Nashville racing as we get ready to go green.
Pace car is off. They're coming through 4. Causey hits that, stomps that gas pedal, shoots out the cannon, heads down to turn 1, got that lead, and Hamilton did not get a very good start at all, Zach.
No, he did not. He's side by side with Grant Pearson. Grant Pearson's going to hang in there. I think that 52 car is a little bit faster than what we've been paying attention to, as he may clear Hamilton. No, Hamilton's going to clear him. Sorry, I was incorrect. Hamilton clears him off full.
Well, I think what you saw there was Peterson doing the smart thing. He didn't want to, wad themselves up, and he didn't want to let Causey get too far. Oh, wow. 2, 3, 4 cars just tank slapped the wall right there on the exit of 2. As I was trying to say, I think maybe he was trying to play the smart move here and maybe get singled up so they don't let Causey get too far away. But now he's going to fall under fire from the 8 car of Ryan Dingler.
Yes, he is. And Dingler's going to back off. I think that we may be biding our time here and just let the laps tick off us. I don't see anybody really trying to pass. As I say that, Ryan Dingler goes to the inside.
I was going to say, don't say that about Dingler, because he'll just prove you wrong. He does every week.
Just proved me wrong, and Grant Peterson said, no, I don't want to battle. And now the 92 said, okay, well, he doesn't want to race anybody. I'll just go ahead and take my spot too then.
That's right. We're seeing, I don't know what's going on with Peterson, but he's fallen down 3 spots already. And looks like, I think you're right. Maybe he's just going to take it easy, let the tires get warmed up. We got a self spin. Masada. Was it self spin, or did he have a little bit of help? I'm not sure which it was, but he's definitely looking the wrong way on this track right now. Here comes the replay down into the turn. He's all by himself, and yeah, he just spun it coming off of 2 right there.
A little bit too much power. And a boink indeed. Just a little bit too much power. Ooh, he backed back up in front of some people there. I have a feeling that may have caused a couple of eyebrows to open up.
Well, it's not what Causey wanted to see. He's getting bored. Look at him. He's going to play with the pace car now.
And that is our virtual Brett Bodine driving the pace car around.
I can see the virtual Brett Bodine middle finger coming up too.
Absolutely. I think that happened to Dale Earnhardt one time, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, I miss the good old days like that when the drivers would just do shenanigans like that under caution. I don't know how old you are, Zach, but I'm guessing you're under 20.
Yeah, that'd be well, yeah, that's correct.
Oh wow, I don't know what happened to Bucky's car back there just now, but he swung way down to the inside. What I was going to say is you should go and Google Dick Trickle under caution.
I know Dick Trickle.
He was so entertaining. That dude, he would light up a cigarette. There's a rumor, now I've not been able to find the video, but there is a rumor that during a late model race, he actually had a small cooler of 6-pack Coors Lights in his car, and he'd crack them open under caution.
That's awesome. Hey, you know, it may have took Dale Earnhardt 20 years to win the Daytona 500, but at least his name's not Dick Trickle.
Oh my God. I'm done, Mason. I'm going home.
And with that, John has announced his retirement from LSRTV. It's okay. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week.
I'm just glad you don't sound like me. So this way, when Jeff goes back and watches the replay of this, there will be no confusion as to who dropped that comment. Anyway, back to this wonderful race we've got going on, the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Folks, we're lap 87 out of 200, and yes, caution laps do count. So we're just kind of ticking some away here. Now, I'm telling you, Zach, if this thing goes green the rest of the way, Causey's going to be the one to beat. I think it's his race to lose, man.
Yeah, that's a safe assumption. Like I said, he's halfway through Memphis by now, on his way to Little Rock, Arkansas. He's getting ready to cross the bridge with the pyramids. He is so far away from this race. He's so far gone away from this pack that it's getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. But Zach, I do think Logan Hamilton has something here.
Zach, we're under caution.
Correct.
I mean, he's just, he's just right there. They're not even racing yet.
He's right there, but you have to imagine that if we were still green, I mean, he was in Arkansas before the caution.
Yes, sir, he was. Well, here we go. Lights are off on the pace car. They're stacked up 2 by 2. You got on the outside Causey in that beautiful, undamaged 88 Abruzzi car. Inside, you got Hamilton in that slightly damaged Tucson Sound Art car. Here we go. Green flag is in the air, and off we go. Causey once again gets a good restart. But I tell you what, this time Hamilton kind of kept up with him a little bit, Zach.
Yeah, Hamilton, I think you're right. I think Hamilton has something. And look at who's coming up here in P3. On the inside of the Bucky's car, Hunter Thrower, or Barrick Uphold, it is Ryan Dingler. And Hamilton has managed to close the gap on Joseph Causey. As we go down here into turn 1 and 2, we're going to have a battle for the lead.
Battle for the lead. Got a battle for third. Oh, we got a caution on track.
Oh, big wreck in 1 and 2. We have a big wreck in 1 and 2. Sean Deal and Robert Patton go, I believe, if we can get a replay.
And here we go, folks. Replay the 33 cars. One we're going to keep our eyes on. Oh, he just kind of drove it down in there, got to the side of Sean Deal. Oh, my goodness. That's unfortunate right there. Oh, wow. The 09 just destroyed. Who is on the outside of him? Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure if the 09 had checked up, and that car right there, that would be, I can't even see the number on him. Anyway, those two got together in the same turn there after the wreck. So.
And
we're going to take us a really quick commercial break, folks, sort a couple things out. And when we return, we'll have some more, hopefully, green flag racing for you.
There are moments that surprise and delight the mind and the senses. Introducing Sound Art, the world's first truly customizable, concealed, flat panel art speaker system. A revolutionary combination of incredible sound delivered from your most meaningful pictures. When art and technology intersect, there is a seamless blend of creativity and function.
Come alive in the streetlight, pulling at the stars in the moonlight. Every time I feel you close.
With sound art, anyone can print their own artwork or pick from numerous licensed artwork that we have. The possibilities are limitless. Enjoy beautiful and amazing sound throughout your home. The entire surface of your artwork generates incredibly robust sound. Sound art is elegantly hidden behind a high-grade, textured canvas wrap, bringing together the best of sound and art. This innovative design allows for a truly invisible, high-fidelity sound experience without bulky speakers. For licensors and other businesses, we are capable of producing thousands of units per day.
We're using the highest quality materials to give you the best product available in the market. Everywhere you look, there's always art. What I like so much about sound art, that you could just pair it and play.
Ansia, your art never sounded so good.
And welcome back, race fans, to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. We're here for the Tucson Sound Art Cup Series for the L-TAC guys. It's the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200. And so far, Zach, it has not been uneventful.
No, it has not. We have had our fair share of excitement, from great battles on the racetrack to beating and banging. Absolutely amazing racing tonight so far from Nashville Fairgrounds. And we're not even halfway through yet. We still have 106 laps to go.
Yes, we do. And I'll tell you what, Causey's looking strong, but I think Hamilton's got something for him.
I think he does, and if that last run showed anything at all, it showed that Hamilton does still have a very fast Toyota Camry.
Well, here we go, folks. Pace cars off the track. We're coming through 4 now, and we're going to get that green flag up in the air and pedal to the metal. Causey takes off, and again, Hamilton keeps right there, not right there with him, but not quite as bad a restart as we saw the last couple times before that.
No, it is not, and Dingler looking to the inside of Hamilton this time. And, oh, we got a spin on the backstretch. Oh, we got a parking lot on the backstretch, which just turned into the Walmart parking lot. As that is Mario LaPinta in a 13 car. And
Right. Oh, the Pinta's already got heavy damage right there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's probably going to finish him off for the night. 23 got caught up in that. The 58. My goodness. Just like you said, a parking lot right there. Oh, look at that. This car is actually still rolling. I'm very impressed.
that's that composite body.
That's really impressive right there. Truth. If I'm saying that right, if not, I really apologize there. The driver of the 58 car, he got loose is what it looked like right there, just on the exit, which we've seen a bunch of guys do. But unfortunately for LaPinta, he was the only thing keeping Struth from hitting the wall. And man, that was a pretty hard hit. As we see the 09 flying by right there, getting his lucky dog back. Oh my goodness, Zach. What a night, huh? And we are just about 2 laps away from halfway.
Absolutely, and I don't know if this is still Joseph Causey's race to lose. I'm starting to think this may be Logan Hamilton's race to lose.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, it could go either way. It really could.
Absolutely. They have equal speed. It seems like Causey's a little bit better on the short runs, but maybe Hamilton has something here if we get a long run. Who knows? Man, I think Ryan Dingler may come up here and show a little bit of something here for a little while.
Well, right now we're riding on board under caution with Taylor Butcher Benjamin from Ortona, Pennsylvania. That sounds like a small town, probably an iron town somewhere.
And folks, you heard it here first. Town Ortona sounds like a small town, probably means it is a small town.
I mean, you know, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, you know.
Motown.
Looking forward here up through the trail here. We got Dingler up there in third, Hamilton in second, and of course, Mr. Causey up there in the 88 car in first place, where he's been pretty much all night there, Zach.
Yes, it has been all about Joseph Causey so far, but Logan Hamilton has showed up. He's decided he's going to try to challenge him a little bit. The only lap that Joseph Causey has not led this lap or this race, I believe, is the first one, which was led by Logan Hamilton.
I'm not sure how I missed this, but Matt Rucci didn't even start the race.
Wow.
I don't know how I missed that. Rucci sits fourth in points, so as it stands right now, we've got 2 guys in the top 5 in points that didn't even show up tonight. And the guy sitting back there in third in points has been leading this race all night long. Pace car's lights are off. Zach, bring us back to the green, pal.
All right. It's a field. 21 still strong. 21 still proud. Coming down here into turn 3 like a pack of hungry animals, hungry tigers. Looking great as we have a meow. One of us just turned into a tiger as we're getting ready to set the tigers free. Green flags back in the air. Joseph Causey down into turn 1.
Causey down into turn 1. Great restart again, but I tell you what, Hamilton's got something for him on these restarts, Zach. We've seen all the restarts before this where Causey was able to stretch his lead out before turn 4. Oh, it's almost a second, but this time by, it looks like, wow, look at Butcher Benjamin, that one car strong on the outside, fighting for that second spot.
Oh, no!
God, the leader just spun on the full stretch. So, we have not seen that all night out of Causey. He's been the epitome of control and just loops it all by himself coming off of 4.
And we have a replay here, and yes, all by himself. Does everybody miss him? Oh, no. I think that was Masada that got him on the right front.
I am floored. I am absolutely stunned at this turn of events at the halfway point.
And you know, John, we had saw that earlier in the race with Logan Hamilton. That is now 2 times that the leader has self-spun in the exact same spot under the exact same circumstances.
Yeah, all by himself, and that's unfortunate for him. Going to put him all the way at the back of the field. Something he's not used to having to deal with is traffic. So we're going to see how the 88 car handles this. I'm floored. Joseph Causey just self-spun himself out of the lead. My goodness.
What seemed to be almost wow. I'm speechless.
I hear you.
That's very interesting, but I have a feeling that that he'll get back up here, and I wouldn't count him out yet. If there's anything that Joseph Causey is good at, it is comebacks.
Well, we're going to find out as he's on pit road. I don't know if he's getting tires or getting damage fixed. He's getting tires, which isn't a bad idea, but I'll tell you what, he's going to wind up going a lap down if he's too long here on pit road because the leader's already coming off of 4. And he's off of pit road and out onto the track. So he'll maintain his lead lap status, but barely. And now he's got a fresh set of tires to deal with, Zach, because he probably burned some rubber off of him during that slide right there. Probably got the fender banged out a little bit. So we'll see how. I mean, it could be, he's got what, 94 laps to go. I think he'll be okay. It's just gonna be interesting to watch him cut his way up through the field, kind of like what we saw Hamilton do earlier tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think Joseph Causey may get a little bit more aggressive. Hamilton had a little bit of a bigger time window. He wasn't necessarily all push, it wasn't necessarily all take, no give. I feel like if Joseph Causey has any shot at getting back in this race, he's going to have to be very aggressive, get back up here through the field in a hurry, and not let Logan Hamilton get away. Which Taylor Butcher Benjamin may do a good job at not letting that happen.
I was going to say, we got that one car down the inside. I might have something to say about that. Lights are off on the pace car. And once again, I see the 88 car on pit road. Not real sure if he's still trying to get some damage banged out or if he's just topping off fuel or what, but it was a quick stop and he's back on track now as the leaders are coming down through 3 and 4. Lights are off on the pace car. And Hamilton's bringing him down. He chose the outside line. We've seen that all night from Causey. Hamilton does the same thing, gets a great start right there, almost up into the wall. Wow, that would have been unfortunate.
That would have been very unfortunate, as Joseph Causey did not catch the back of the field. He is about half a second off of the back of the field, as it looks like Logan Hamilton's going to get away from Ryan Duke here in the Wawa car up here in P2. Taylor Butcher Benjamin 3, Ryan Dingler 4th, and it looks like Barrick Uphold's going to be P5.
And don't look now, but the 88 car is already passing cars up. He's passed up 1, 2 cars, working on his 3rd car now. He's got those fresh tires. He's got a fresh attitude. Under the 33 car now, going through 3 and 4, working his way up to the 09 now from the back of the field. I'll tell you what, this is a man on a mission, folks. Joseph Causey. We'll keep our eyes on him as the race progresses. In the meantime, great fight between the 52 car of Peterson and the 18 car of Green. Green has it. Peterson wants a little bit of contact, but not much right there. Gonna slide up a little bit in that turn through 3 and 4 down the front stretch. What a great fight right there.
Absolutely, and that fight is not over. Grant Peterson still on the inside of Kyle Green, all the way off to contact. Kyle Green sideways. Oh,
down in front of the field. Oh my gosh.
Major contact, and 23's caught up in it. Oh,
wow.
Oh. And
oh my, and Green is not happy.
Not happy.
Right in front of the leader as he was backing up. You see right here, folks, they're just going to lean on each other. Boom. Wow.
Gosh.
That was a crazy, crazy contact. I mean, that was exaggerated. That really looked like maybe some sort of a netcode possibility. I don't know, but that shouldn't have been that hard of a hit. You know what I'm saying?
That was severe damage to Kyle Green's car.
Kyle's going to make I guess he's going to hit pit road, try and get some of that hammered out maybe. We'll see. But in the meantime, pit stops again, and it looks like we just got a couple takers on pit road. Not many.
Again, the 88 car again on pit road. And there may be an internal issue with that car. And we'll try to get some word on that, of why he's...
Well, he wasn't driving like there was something wrong with him. I'm just saying.
He was
the 88 car was moving through the field before that caution came out.
I don't know. More Tostino's Pizza Rolls.
Oh, good Lord.
We are not sponsored by Tostino's either. No affiliation.
In the meantime.
Down the back stretch. Or, sorry, front stretch. Long night. My apologies. Joseph Causey beats the pace car out. Pulls a car style move right there. And we may see a Lightning McQueen style comeback from him.
It's possible. I mean, but he gave up a lot of spots right there. He'd already worked his way up to about 15th before that caution came out. So I imagine he's probably just trying to get that damage, that he incurred from the cell spin, because he did catch a little bit of Masada right there on that cell spin. So he's probably still trying to get that damage knocked out and get that car back to as close to peak performance as he can.
Absolutely. As we work our, what caution is this? 10th caution of the night, now double digits. About 86 to go, I think. And as Logan Hamilton has assumed the lead after the Joseph Causey cell spin, and don't think that that's any fluke or anything, because Logan Hamilton had plenty of speed tonight as well. Ryan Duke P2, Taylor Butcher Benjamin P3, Ryan Dingler P4, and Hunter Thrower rounds out your top 5.
Yeah, I was going to say Hamilton fought his way up to second, so it's not like this is the fluke, him being lead, and he was leading when he had his cell spin earlier. So, I mean, we know he's got a fast car. We'll just see if he can hang on to that lead. He's got some pretty fast guys behind him, that of Duke in that 96 car, Ryan Duke. You touched on it earlier. You've got Taylor Butcher Benjamin, excuse me, now one car. To his outside, you got Dingler in that 8 car. Dingler, oh my goodness, a master of catching his slip-ups. I mean, the guy has been out of shape and wrecked 3 or 4 times, but just didn't hit anything.
Absolutely, and he's called his car more times tonight than I think I've seen World of Outlaws drivers do.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's turned this place into a dirt track. It's for you already to go green again here, John.
Pace car is off. We're coming through 4 now. Hamilton on the outside. Duke on the inside. See who gets a great restart right here. Oh, Duke wiggles him just a little bit right there on the restart. Still maintains his pace. I do believe Dingler in the 8 car is going to take that spot away as we go through 1 and 2 there, Zach.
Absolutely. Hamilton P1, Dingler P2. And I said it earlier, I think Dingler may come up here and shake some things up. And that's what he is doing. As he's going to set his sights on the back bumper of that 12 car. And Kyle Green, once again, has to play runaway from the leader as fast as he can.
Yes, he does. And we're watching right now on the screen. You see Hunter throwing that A3 car. He's kind of been picking his way up through the field tonight. Didn't get a great qualifying run in, but he's definitely made his way up inside the top 10. Now looking through up into the top 5 right there. Just in front of him is Butcher Benjamin. You got Duke, Dingler, and of course Hamilton leading the way. Dingler 0.3 seconds behind Hamilton right now. Zach, Hamilton is not running away from this field.
No, he is
Got
not.
contact on the backstretch. Somebody into the wall back there, but they keep it going forward and green.
I don't know who it was. I didn't see no sparks. But I heard it. So, but here comes the 88 car inside P13. Give it to him, as he is a man on a mission right now.
I was just thinking the exact same words, a man on a mission. But right in front of him, a car up into the wall. I can't tell exactly who that was. It's on the outside right there, a real slow car right now. And he's going to get up in behind him, which is a bad place to be, I think. That's the 3 car. Oh my goodness, 3 wide now.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that's a brave move. That was a brave move.
And
I think Causey he's run out of patience. He needs to exercise some, but I just don't think he has any left right now. He's kind of mad at himself, I'm sure, Zach, for taking himself out of the lead earlier.
I'm sure he is, and I said earlier that if he wanted to get back to the front, he's going to have to be all take or all give and no take. Or no.
All take and no give?
All take and no give, yeah, correct. He's going to have to be all take and no give, and that's what we saw right there as he's, man, he's driving hard to get back up there.
He really is. He's over-driving it right now. Again, I'm just watching the way he's driving into this corner. He's really just over-driving the car right now, trying to get past these guys. I think if he just calmed down just a little bit, take a deep breath, and he find it a little bit easier to think and make his moves properly. He's still fighting really hard. Oh, big wiggle off of 4 right there. My goodness.
He's going to, well, I mean, he gets P11 that way, but he's 6 seconds behind Logan Hamilton, so he needs to put those qualifying laps together that he was running earlier, and he's put them together, settle down here, and just focus in. He can get back up there and get them.
Oh, absolutely. We just got word from the production trailer. These guys are good to go all the way on fuel now as we come to lap 125, 76 laps to go. And man, I tell you what, the 88 is a man on a mission right now. He just passed Sean Deal. He moves up to 10th place. And that last time by, I do believe he had the fastest lap on track. I'm checking that right now.
As he checks that, Ryan Dingler is hanging in there with Logan Hamilton. Logan Hamilton has not went anywhere yet as they catch the lap car of Kyle Green, a victim of our previous caution. That car is severely wounded.
Yeah, he ran top 3 speeds right there, so he's definitely a man on a mission. But let's not forget, he's got a pretty fresh set of tires on there as well. He took every advantage he could of those cautions that came after him to get the car fixed, get some fresh tires on there, and he's coming. In the meantime, up front, Dingler has fallen back just a smidge. Not much, just a smidge from Hamilton to lead. Duke, Butcher, Benjamin, and Thor are about 2 seconds behind them, 3 seconds behind those guys. So really, it's kind of a 2-man show up front there, Zach.
Absolutely, and Joseph Cossey runs another 18.9 right there. That is faster than everybody except for the 8 car of Ryan Dingler.
Yep, like I said, man on a mission. He's coming. In the meantime, we got a really good fight going on back here.
It in on the 09 car, and that's going to give Dingler an opportunity down the backstretch.
Big fight for the lead as they fight with a lap car down there. Dingler all over the backside of the 12 car, coming down through the front stretch underneath the 09 car. Looks like Hamilton's going to make that back. Oh, door banging right there, Zach. Puts the 09 way up into the wall.
Get out of my way, I'm coming through.
Yeah, there may be a little hard feelings about that later on.
That's, wow. That's how you intimidate the intimidator. And so, come down in here into turn 1.
Wilson does not have anything nice to say about that. The little bit of going back and forth inside the server right now. Oh my goodness! Wow, what a move! In the meantime, we're looking at Causey making the moves on the 2 car. of Berger. That's going to be for 9th place. When he passes him, he gets him right there, sets his sight on Masada now in the 49 car for 7th. My goodness, Causey is just screaming through the field right now, Zach.
Absolutely, and we have an intense battle for the lead still in between Dingler and Hamilton. I think Ryan Dingler's going to get him right here.
I think Dingler's going to get him right here, and probably just, if you can get close enough, maybe give him a little love tap on that back bumper, say, hey, buddy, I'm coming through.
Well, after seeing what, if I'm Ryan Dingler and I see what Logan Hamilton does to a lap car, I would not feel bad about a bumper at this point, because I don't know if I'd want to be on the outside of him.
As we ride along now with Logan Hamilton looking out that back window towards the 8 car of Dingler, you got to believe Hamilton's got his eyes on that mirror. He's got to have one eye on the mirror, one eye on the front of the track in front of him, because Dingler is just giving him all kinds of heat right now, Zach.
Absolutely. It's getting hotter and hotter lap by lap, and Logan Hamilton said, boys, I need a little bit of room to breathe here. I need a little bit of room to breathe. And Dingler keeps saying, nah, we're going to keep suffocating you until eventually you mess up and open the door to, oh man, he sent it in there. Wow, what a send. Full send. Down here in the turn 1. And it's all, okay, let's get a Joseph Causey update as these guys figure out what they're going to do. How's Causey doing back here? He's up to P5. He's closed in about 1.9 seconds on the leader since the last time I checked on him. He's on the inside of Taylor Butcher Benjamin for P4. If he can get that spot, he gets that spot pretty easily. He's going to look to the inside of the Wawa car, the number 96 car, Ryan Duke for P3. And we have a caution. Anthony Masada gets turned by the 2 car into turn 1, it looked like. Can we get it? We have an LSRTV replay here as the 2 car just gets a little bit deep on the 49 car of Anthony Masada. Masada spins, no harm, no foul. Racing against the dent. Everybody avoids him. He gets it flipped around, and he'll continue on in the race. And we are going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, we will have the final 60 laps from the Nashville Fairgrounds tonight in the L-TAC Cup Series. Stay tuned to your home for sim racing, LSRTV.
There are moments that surprise and delight the mind and the senses. Introducing Sound Art, the world's first truly customizable, concealed, flat panel art speaker system. A revolutionary combination of incredible sound delivered from your most meaningful pictures. When art and technology intersect, there is a seamless blend of creativity and function.
Come alive in the streetlight, pulling at the stars in the moonlight. Every time I feel you close.
With Sound Art, anyone can print their own artwork or pick from numerous licensed artwork that we have. The possibilities are limitless. Enjoy beautiful and amazing sound throughout your home. The entire surface of your artwork generates incredibly robust sound. Sound art is elegantly hidden behind a high-grade, textured canvas wrap, bringing together the best of sound and art. This innovative design allows for a truly invisible, high-fidelity sound experience without bulky speakers. For licensors and other businesses, we are capable of producing thousands of units per day.
We're using the highest quality materials to give you the best product available in the market. Everywhere you look, there's always art. What I like so much about sound art, that you could just pair it and play.
Ansia, your art never sounded so good.
And welcome back to Nashville Fairgrounds with the L-TAC Tucson Art Sound Cup Series. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the oh. I was looking at the timing. I'm trying to figure out who's leading this thing. It's the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200 at Nashville Fairgrounds. Now, we had Logan Hamilton leading this thing before the caution came out. We had a series of pit stops. Some guys did not pit, some did, and I'm still waiting to see when it cycles around if we got some wave arounds here. Whatever happens, it's got the 88 car back up to right behind the 12 car. but it looks to me like the lights are off for the pace car, Zach, and we had some guys stay out this time, did not take tires, so it's going to put Hamilton back there in 4th and Causey in 5th, and we've got some interesting folks in front of them that did not pit. So it's going to be Mario LaPinta, Barrick Uphold, Logan Hamilton, Nate Brooker, and Ryan Dingler. Right now, your top 5 as the pace car drops off into the pit road, coming through 3 and 4. Green flag is out, and wow, LaPinta gives himself a great shot. But look at this 12 car on the inside. He's going to try and get his lead back as quickly as possible. Now, I don't know what happened to LaPinta, but he got all of his parts back because he was looking like a modified for a while there. Meantime, Hamilton's still trying to get that lead on the inside. Got Dingler up there in 3rd. The 92 car of Uphold in 4th. Causey still back there in 5th, trying to clear the 3 car of Brooker. Gets himself clear of that car, coming through the turns now. And wow, we got a 3-way fight up here for the lead. Dingler on the outside. We got LaPinta in the middle and Hamilton down on the inside. My God, what a fight we got going on here. Zach, you back?
Absolutely, yeah. Amazing battle down here into turn 1 as it's going to be Ryan Dingler clear of Mario LaPinta.
Caution's out.
We have a spinner on the front stretch here. Looks like Ryder Sroof. So it was just a self spin on the front stretch there.
Sorry about that, guys. My daughter was talking. Yeah, a little self spin, but did you see how close that was to gathering up like 5 of the cars?
Absolutely. Amazing job, everybody, to miss him there.
Well, my gosh. I mean, what a fight we had going on up front. We had several cars. You had Dingler, LaPinta, Uphold, Hamilton, those guys all fighting basically for the lead. I'm really surprised at how well LaPinta's car is handling. Zach, remember, we saw him earlier, and he literally had no front end and no back end and hit the front end a 3rd time with no front end on it. So I'm really surprised at how well he's running right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That car is, it's seen its better days, that's for sure. But, hey, you know, at the end of the day, if it's still running, you still got a shot to win it, especially here in Nashville, where aerodynamics is not a major role. So the 13 car may still have something here for a top 5. I don't know if he can win it, but he may have something for a top 5 here.
Yeah, we're going to find out. I'll tell you what, that 88, man, it was amazing to watch him dice his way up through the field. But, you know, you said something earlier. You said Dingler might have a car to fight for the lead, and lo and behold, even though we're under caution, he took that lead under green from LaPinta on a hard move on the outside. Zach, good call. Looks like Dingler might be in a place to win this one tonight.
Absolutely. Ryan Dingler, I have a feeling we're going to be talking to him at the end of the race, whether it be in the winner or in the top 3. Stick around for post-race coverage after the conclusion of the checkered flag tonight. You can hear from the top 3 of tonight's, the top 3 finishers of tonight's race, as they break down their races and give their shout-outs. It's something you do not want to miss.
Guys, I got something burning at my house. I'll be right back.
As John has a little bit of a, as John's house burns down, hopefully we pray that everything's okay over there in the in John's house. We pray that his house is not burned down. That would probably mean he would need a pay raise, and I don't know if Jeff would be okay with accommodating that. Jeff, if you accommodated, I wouldn't mind one. Anyways, Ryan Dingler leads us under caution here. We have him single file all the way. As do we have time for a quick 30-second commercial here? Yes, we're going to take a quick LSRTV commercial. When we come back, it'll be your home for Siran. Never mind, we're not going to go to commercial as the lights are off on the pace car. So Ryan Dingler selects the outside. No surprise. That seems to be where the leader likes to restart at tonight. That's going to put Logan Hamilton on his back bumper, Mario LaPinta on the inside of him, and Barrick Uphold all the way back up here to P3. He was back there with Joseph Causey. I don't know what happened to him earlier, but he was in 14th as he's made his way back up here to the top 4 condition. As pace car's off, Ryan Dingler leads him to the green flag here. And Dingler, green flag, boogity, 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 boot scooting down into turn 1.
Man, I don't know what happened to the pit right there on that restart, Zach, but it looked like he might have popped the clutch or something. He did a bit of a nose hop there on the start, lost 3-4 spots now as he's falling backwards really quickly. Joseph Causey, the guy we've been talking about a lot tonight, still up there, kind of trying to fight his way back up into the top 5. In the meantime, Dingler steps out to the lead there, about 2 car lengths over Hamilton. I think those two right now, Zach, are the clash of the field, and somebody to keep our eyes on.
Absolutely. Oh, what a save by LaPinta.
My goodness. That could have been catastrophic, but he did a great job in saving that car, keeping it going forward, keeping us under green with about 45 laps left in this race, Zach.
Absolutely. And Logan Hamilton, can we get a replay of Logan Hamilton and Joseph Causey, I think it was, off of turn 4 that time? They both almost spun it. I mean, it's a miracle that they saved it, as Ryan Dingler almost spins it that time off of 4.
Dingler actually bounced off the wall last lap. We got a lot of crazy action going on right now. These guys can sense the end of the race coming. They sense the fact that it's really getting down to the wire right here. So you've got, 3 or 4 guys that have been dominant all night and through various reasons have found themselves kind of towards the back of the field, fighting their way back up to get where they were. That being Causey, you got Hamilton in that group. You got Dingler, who's been trying to get his car into the lead all night, finally gets it. So I tell you what, Zach, this is definitely shaping up to be one hell of an ending on the race.
Absolutely. And we have a spin in turn 4. He had a little bit of help. That was major help.
And the helper got helped also. I don't know if you caught that or not, but my goodness. Here's the replay right here. The 83, just gonna get a little light tap into the 81 right here. Boink. Now watch this though. When he checks up, boom, he got hit. He got himself a little bit of it too. But wow, there's not that much damage on the 81, so he should be good to go to get back into this race.
Absolutely, that was intense racing right there, and that was an intense pit maneuver going into turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, pit maneuvers are good when you're cops, but not so good when you're a race car driver.
No, and you know what is the thing that we say about race car drivers' memory? Well, except for yours. You're a little bit too old to have the same racer's memory.
Oh, Mason. Mason. Are you hearing this disrespect that I'm getting from this young buck? Oh my God. No, he's right though. I mean, I can't deny it.
You know, they say folks, that racers have the memories of elephants, you know. It's an everlasting memory. But John over here, he's got more like the memory of a goldfish. You tell him something about 5 seconds later, he forgets and ask what you said.
It's a good thing I'm a fat and jovial guy, pal.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what, John? I got a question for you. Why do we go down pit road before the race starts?
To check our pit box location, sir.
Hey, see, listen, he remembered. Okay.
Ask me again tomorrow.
We'll check up on him again next Friday before the broadcast starts. I'm willing, Mason, our producer down there, I'm going to put a $30 down, a $30 bet that John does not remember that tomorrow morning wherever I text him.
In the meantime, the lights are off on the pace car. Mr. Ryan Dingler is bringing these guys down the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the restart, but he's got Hamilton, mean Logan Hamilton, down there in that purple and orange car to his inside. You're going to see if he can't do something with him on this restart. Pace car is off. The green rag waves in the air. Boom, they're out of there like a shot out of a cannon. And I'll tell you what, Zach, Hamilton got a great restart. Look at this.
Absolutely, and Hamilton doing Hamilton-like things all the way off turn 2 here. Down into turn 3, he's looking for the lead, and Joseph Causey up 3 wide behind of him.
I'll tell you what, Causey is just trying his best to get up there and put it. Oh, we got another self-spin on the back stretch. Front stretch, excuse me. The 52 car finds himself looking the wrong way in the middle of traffic.
I'm not fully convinced that was the self-spin. They were 3 wide going into entry there. He locked him up off the corner. Maybe it was? No.
Oh, no, it wasn't. You're right. It wasn't the Berger got into him. They ran a racing room right there. You can't go 3 wide at Nashville, folks. I hate to be the harbinger of bad news, but that just ain't going to work 9 times out of 10.
No, it is not.
All right, folks, we're going to take a really fast commercial break, try to wet our whistles, and I'm going to figure out what the heck is smoldering over here at my house. And when we come back, we'll have the last 35 laps of this race, preferably under green, but who the heck knows. So please stay tuned to LSRTV's production of the Grand Old Fairgrounds 200 L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Series. We'll be back.
There are moments that surprise and delight the mind and the senses. Introducing Sound Art, the world's first truly customizable, concealed, flat panel art speaker system. A revolutionary combination of incredible sound delivered from your most meaningful pictures. When art and technology intersect, there is a seamless blend of creativity and function.
Come alive in the streetlight, pulling at the stars in the moonlight. Every time I feel you close.
With Sound Art, anyone can print their own artwork or pick from numerous licensed artwork that we have. The possibilities are limitless. Enjoy beautiful and amazing sound throughout your home. The entire surface of your artwork generates incredibly robust sound. Sound Art is elegantly hidden behind a high-grade, textured canvas wrap, bringing together the best of sound and art. This innovative design allows for a truly invisible, high-fidelity sound experience without bulky speakers. For licensors and other businesses, we are capable of producing thousands of units per day.
We're using the highest quality materials to give you the best product available in the market. Everywhere you look, there's always art. What I like so much about Sound Art, that you could just pair it and play.
Ansia, your art never sounded so good.
And welcome back to Nashville Fairgrounds. Folks, it's been a wild one. It's been absolutely crazy. We're here for the Grand Old Fairgrounds 200 for the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series, and we've had a couple of cautions here and there. We've had a lot of fights. We have 14 cautions so far, but we've had a lot of great fights for positions all over the track, mainly up front. Right now, Dingler has it. Hamilton wants it. Butcher Benjamin wants it. Joseph Causey wants it back. Zach, I don't even know where to start, man.
How about we start with the number 12 car, Hamilton? I have figured it out. You know why that car's so fast? Because he has the last name of a champion.
That's what we'll go with.
L. Hamilton. See, I'm telling you, I'm onto something here. There's 2 L. Hamiltons. They're both really fast. See what I'm saying?
And let's not forget Linda Hamilton, the actress. So here we go. The cars are down through 3 and 4. Pace cars off the track. Dingler's going to check him up a little bit before he brings him the green flag. Play a little bit of mind games on the right here. And boom, the green flag is out. I bet Hamilton keeps up with him this time too. Oh, we've got some guys spinning tires back there. That was Joseph Causey maybe a little bit. Hamilton, Zach, did not get the great restart he got last time.
And no, he did not. That is so not right that he did not.
Dingler off the wall.
Oh, wow, we got a pile.
Oh, we got a caution. Jeez, man.
We have a huge pile.
I'm sorry. I promised us green flag race, and I probably jinxed it right there.
We have now had a commentator's curse. Please send all your invoices to John's address. I'm not sure what it is. Well, if he still has an address after his house.
Dude. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Spin.
Man. I don't know who that was that went flying through the air like a saucer, but geez, man.
Flying saucer.
We're going to take another look at this replay real quick, folks. Keep your eye on that car right there. It says LSRTV on the back. I can't see his number because it's just all scraped up, but so he gets into the back of the 13. He also gets into the 83. Then he gets hit and just goes flying through the air right there. Wow. My goodness. That was a lot. I mean, that was a lot right there in one turn.
That was intense. Everybody going for the same spot on the racetrack. When you get that Daytona style pileup.
I think that was Justin. No, it wasn't Justin Wilson. He's got a yellow car. Now, I don't know who that was.
Tyler Granat is.
Well, no, Granat's in the 81. This was a different car.
Our producer has been corrected.
Oh, it was the 98. It was Kevin Franks. My apologies. It was Kevin Franks. That's who it was, and he got a lot of air on that one, but his car is still running. That is impressive. Bet he drives a Chevy. Let's see. Well, I can't tell because he doesn't have a bumper on it. Fixed or repaired daily.
Well, that car's been fixed, repaired, and repaired all in one night.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my goodness, for folks, by the time we go back to green, Zach, I think we're going to have about 25 laps to go. And it's to me, it's still anybody's race. I mean, Dingler is strong right now, but if Hamilton gets a good restart like he did restart before last, look out, because I think he's got something for Dingler. And then, of course, you got Colley back there in third, who we know is fast, especially once he gets out front in clean air.
Absolutely. And we have had a rule change. We are single file for the restarts from here on out, I believe.
Well, good. And here we go. The pace car is off. The green flag is in the air. Single file restart. This should give us some green flag racing, Zach, I do believe.
I would assume so if these guys do not get too aggressive. And speaking of aggressive, Joseph Causey on the back bumper of Logan Hamilton. I expect to see a chrome horn here before long on that one.
I tell you what, we got a caution already. My goodness. 16th caution of the night is waving again.
I do not. CC Ryder back there has spun, I believe. I have nothing.
Well, folks, we don't really have a good replay of it, but it looks like the 58 of Ryder Struth. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry, Ryan, if I slaughtered that, I apologize. Just got a little loose there on exit of corner, which we've seen all night long from a lot of drivers. Self-spin, and it's unfortunate, but here we are. Find ourselves going around slowly once again there, Zach.
Absolutely, and you don't like to see it, but in all fairness, we have had our share of green flag racing this race. These guys have done an absolutely phenomenal job with the tough circumstances that Nashville Fairgrounds does impose, and the insanely difficult cars that they have. They have done an absolutely phenomenal job to get as many green flag laps as they have in. And I have a feeling we may get green to the end here. It's starting to get that green flag feel back to it.
It sort of is. As we run along with the 88 car of Joseph Causey, hometown of North Miami Beach, Florida. I bet it's warm down there.
Nah, just North Miami Beach. If it's anything as hot as their basketball team is right now, then it's definitely pretty warm down there.
No, don't watch basketball. In the meantime, we got ourselves a nice little race going here. I'm sorry.
We do indeed.
You have to bear with me, folks. It's been a long race. It's 16 cautions in. I just want to see some green flag racing. Is that asking too much? Oh, Mason, I will drive to wherever you are and thump you in the back of the head. Don't ever say that again.
Mason, that was uncalled for. Folks, we apologize. I understand you all cannot hear what our producer is saying, and that's probably a good thing.
Probably a good thing.
Half the things that he has said tonight is the reason we're under caution right now.
So, hey, we have a restart coming. I believe we're going to be single file again. Let's give these guys a top 20 rundown real quick, Zach. We have Dingler first, Hamilton second, Causey third, Butcher Benjamin riding fourth, Berger still hanging on in there in fifth, Duke sixth, Sean Deal in seventh, Masada eighth, ninth is Patton Guild Green. Rounds out your top 10, Zach.
Nate Brooker 11th, Frank Flores 12th, Eric Uphold 13th, Grant Pearson 14th, Stephen Purcell 15th, Justin Wilson 16th, Hunter Thrower 17th, Mario LaPinta 18th, Ryder Strauss 19th, CC Ryder 19th, I should say. That's my new nickname for him. 20th, Tyler Granat, 21st, Kevin Franks, and 22nd, who did not start the race, at a kind of a surprising move not to start the race, Matt Rucci, P22.
Yeah, we're still waiting on word from race control what happened to Rucci. He came in the server, but he just didn't start. In the meantime, pace car's off. We're back under green once again. Single file restart. That's the admin's idea. Try to get these guys calm down a little bit, get some green flag racing going. In the meantime, wow, look at this power move on the outside, Zach. Causing to the outside of Hamilton, trying to take second spot away.
I'm talking about showing your dominance. Joseph Colsey just goes, wow, watch this. I'm going to the outside. We're going to take P2.
That was a power move with a capital P. I mean, man. And look here, the 52 car is doing the same thing to the 23 of Chris Forte. Put the 52 up to 13th. That's Peterson. Sorry, that's Flores in 23. Oh, wow. Somebody just hammered the wall there. I didn't quite see who it was because I was looking at the different screen there, but all I saw was the car bump the wall, get high there. In the meantime, back up front, Dingler still has that lead, but Causey is chasing him down. Oh, my gosh.
Caution, CC Ryder has turned around in 3.
That'd be Ryder. I still don't understand that last name. Ryder in that. Wow, he's just another self spin. That's unfortunate. He's just having a really hard time getting his head wrapped around this track in Nashville, just tearing that car up. He's probably going to have to park it this time, if I'm not mistaken. That's his 3rd self spin. Yeah, they've got a rule here at L-TAC that a certain number of self spins will result in you being parked for the evening. So we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Ryder. I'm not even going to try and say his last name again. I feel bad because I can't say it. But oh my gosh, Zach, 17 cautions, man. We got 19 to go, under 20 laps to go here, 19 to go. Do you think, by any chance, that if we go green here, Causey's going to have something for Dingler? We saw a great move on the outside for him to get by Hamilton there.
Absolutely, and if I'm Ryan Dingler, that scares me a little bit. Because that tells me, okay, Joseph Causey does know how to run both lines around this racetrack. And as we touched on earlier, John, if you can run both lines, or both lines here, especially here at Nashville, if you can run the inside and the outside and be fast and able to pass, then there's nothing stopping you from passing someone. So Ryan Dingler's going to have to buckle down, strap up, get those belts tight, and settle down as we're getting ready to go green here.
You're absolutely right, Zach. And folks, I'm just going to give you a recap of what's been going on with the 88 car tonight. Causey led the majority of the first half of this race. Green, yellow, didn't matter. He stayed in front. Self-spin, though, all by himself out front about 50 laps ago. Maybe a little bit further. I'm not real sure on what lap it was, but self-spin put him in the back, and he got some damage in that self-spin, which resulted in him pitting several times to get the fenders knocked out. He put some fresh tires on it and has really fought hard, tooth and nail, to get himself back up into 2nd place. So if there's a headache of the race award to be handed out, it's got to go to Causey. I mean, he's not the only one. Hamilton has self-spin also, but Hamilton was pretty quick to get himself back up there into the front, whereas Causey he had to deal with traffic, with cautions, with cars bouncing off the walls all around him. And here he finds himself up in 2nd again. And on that last restart, Zach, like I said, was a beast on the outside. Just drove by Hamilton like Hamilton was sitting still.
Absolutely. And I expect to see the same thing here. So we're getting ready to go green. I don't know, man. I feel like I have to take Dingler.
Well, I was going to say, Dingler has to get the restart of his life right here, man. Take it back to green, Zach.
Absolutely. As pace car is off here in 3 and 4. Dingler leads the field. A hungry Joseph Causey behind him. Green flag. We're back to racing. Joseph Causey gets a really good restart. Dingler clear too. Logan Hamilton not so much. Causey looking to the outside of Dingler.
We've seen Causey be strong on that outside, but so is Ryan Dingler. So it's going to be a matter of how bad does Causey want it, and I think he wants it bad enough to put the bumper to him. We'll see what happens here. We're down to 14 to go. Dingler stretches out to just a little over 2 car lengths over Causey in 2nd place.
Absolutely. We had a couple self-spins there on the front stretch and in 3 and 4, no caution. Everything is all good as we continue down our front stretch. Dingler versus Causey. Dingler holds on to it.
Kyle Green wipes out, but I cannot believe they stayed green. He self-spun, got up into the 49 of Masada. They both bounced off the wall, but they both straightened those cars out, and we stay under green. In the meantime, up front, Dingler still has his hands full, trying to figure out where Causey's going to go to make his move.
And right now, Dingler is running every line that Causey wants to be in, and that is exactly what you have to do. If a car is faster than you, you have got to figure out a way to take their line away. And that is what Dingler has done as he pulls away from Causey there on that lap.
Riding along with Dingler, hometown Buntsville, Alabama. Great shot coming from Mason down into the trailer. As we look back on the 88 car of Joseph Causey. Causey just all over the place, just trying to figure out where he's going to make his move. Right now, you see him backing off a little bit, and I guarantee you that's exactly what's happening. He's not, broken or anything, and it's not that Dingler picked up the pace. I think Causey's just slowing down with 10 to go, trying to cool his tires off and plan his move to get around that A car.
Absolutely, and Taylor Butcher Benjamin is closing in on Logan Hamilton. And I told you earlier that Taylor Butcher Benjamin, as the race goes on, he gets stronger and stronger. I would not count him out of this thing yet. If we can get a caution, Taylor Butcher Benjamin's right back in it.
9 to go, and it's Ryan Dingler's race to lose right now, folks. Causey's sitting back there in second, right on his bumper. I tell you what, this is shaping up to be a hell of a fight coming down to the end of right here. You look at the 2 car and the 96 car. These guys are battling it out there for 5th and 6th, it looks like. Man, we got stuff going on all over the track right now. Still single file racing for the most part. As, wow, what a wiggle off of Causey right there coming off of 2. My goodness, he really lost some ground to Dingler in the A car. And Green's getting loose again.
Saves it. He continues battling with Hunter Thrower for P9 as Ryan Dingler continues to pull away from Joseph Causey. And I think Causey may have those back tires suited up. I don't think he has the rear grip that Dingler does right now. I'm not sure if Causey can get him.
Yeah, I was just watching Causey. He's slipping and sliding on every exit so far. Ooh. Look at that. Again, he gets loose. But it doesn't seem to be slowing him down too much. But the more he does that, Zach, as you know, the hotter those tires are going to get, the greasier those tires are going to get. And he's just losing forward bite every time he wiggles like that. 5 to go. Absolutely.
And Joseph Causey's living by the motto, apologize to the tires. After you're in victory lane, he'll give him a big old kiss if he can get down there.
We need to go back to the lead here if we can. Keep our eye on this 8 car and this 88 car, because I tell you what, the 88 car, every other corner, he makes up a little bit of ground. 4 to go. Dingler still has the lead. Causey wants it. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going to happen here. I honestly don't know, because it looks like sometimes Dingler's faster, Zach, and sometimes it looks like Causey's faster.
And Causey tried a different line right there. He went about 2 lanes higher than what he had been running, and it gave him a really strong exit all the way down into 1. He made up serious time.
Under caution. Under caution with 3 to go. Not real sure where the car. Oh, there it is right there. It's the 2 car. And here's the replay from Mason down in the trailer. We'll see what happens here. It looks like he's by himself.
Possible self-spin. Oh,
yep.
wow.
Oh, man, another self-spin.
All the way down the front stretch. He tried to keep it off the racetrack.
That was a long slide. That was a very long slide. And looking out that right window, looking for somebody to come. But I tell you what, man, this is going to set up a green-white checkered finish.
It is, and the last person that Brian Dingler wants on his outside for a green-white checkered finish, outside or inside, I'd say is probably Joseph Causey.
Well, let's just go over some things real quick. Man, this is their first time in Nashville for these guys. It's been a crazy show so far, and man, I can't get over the fact that here we are, 3 to go, green, white, checkered, 18th caution of the night there, Zach.
Yes, and do we dare get to 20?
Shh.
Do we think we get to 20?
Man, I am going to put you in the corner. You keep talking like that.
Our producer has said, well, I mean, you are old enough to be my dad.
Ouch.
Actually,
he ain't lying, though.
You may be old enough to be my grandpa. I don't know.
Oh. Ouch. Oh.
No. I think, gosh, our producer is 25. It sounds 17.
Hey, Mason, can you get with race control and find out how many GWCs we got? So we have 3 attempts here, folks. Let's go over the rules of the green, white, checkered. Once they take the green, that's the green flag. Next time by is the white flag. If they make it to the white flag with no cautions, the next flag ends the race. If, however, they have a wreck and a caution prior to the white flag being taken by the leader, they'll rack them and stack them for another green, white, checker. They'll do that 3 times. On that 3rd attempt, as soon as they take the green, the next flag ends the race, be it the caution or the checkered flag. So, Zach, what's your bet here, buddy? Are we going to make this the last restart?
No. We have another 2 restarts incoming because I have a feeling that somebody's going to get a little bit impatient, and we're going to have a couple spins here.
Well, we're probably, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mason, you can probably correct me on this, but this is going to be another single foul restart, and it's going to be a green, white, checkered, so it's really going to be up to Dingler to try and get the best restart he can, because we know Joseph Causey is hungry. We know Causey wants this win, but we also know that Dingler's hungry, and he wants to win as well.
Restarts have been switched to double file.
Hello. And a surprising move. Dingler's going to take the inside. I can't help this. I got much respect for Dingler, but I think he just gave the race away.
It said this will be the first time we have seen the leader restart on the inside.
And we've seen Causey restart on the outside.
You do not want to be on the outside of Joseph Causey, I don't think.
Well, we're going to find out here. The pace car is off. Green flag is in the air. Wheel spin by Causey is going to give Dingler a great start right there as we go down into 1 and 2. Dingler's got the lead. Causey, though, on that outside line where we see him strong all night. We'll see what he can do with it. Going down the backstretch. Next flag is going to be the white flag if they make it. Oh, my goodness, man. I tell you what, Causey washed way up high. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Dingler down into the 1. Causey, second. Butcher Benjamin gets hit by the, washed up a little bit, washed up to the outside line. That's going to put Hamilton firmly in 3rd place. Checkered flag is out as we come through 4 for the last time. Dingler's going to take the win here in Nashville Fairgrounds. Ryan Dingler, your winner. Joseph Causey, 2nd. Logan Hamilton, 3rd. Taylor Butcher Benjamin, 4th. And Ryan Duke, 5th. My God, what a race.
Absolutely, and Joseph Causey's going to give Ryan Dingler a little celebratory bump. That was very entertaining, a very exciting race. Did not lack any bit of excitement in that race.
Folks, if you were bored in this race, I can't help you. I just can't.
If you don't like that kind of racing, well, you know the rest.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give Dingler a chance to burn him down. While he does that, let's give you the unofficial results. Ryan Dingler does bring home the win. Joseph Causey in 2nd. Logan Hamilton 3rd. Taylor Butcher Benjamin 4th. Ryan Duke 5th. Shaw Deal 6th. Grant Peterson's going to be 7th. 8th will be Kyle Green. 9th will be Hunter Thrower. And Zach Marla Pinta brings home 10th place.
Absolutely, and P11 is going to go to Justin Wilson, up 11 spots. What a job. He missed his qualifying run, and he ends up P11. P12, Barrick Uphold. P13, Frank Flores. P14, Tyler Granat. P15, Kevin Franks. P16, Nate Brooker. P17, Stephen Purcell. P18, Robert Pattengill. P19, Jeremy Berger. And P20, Anthony Masada. 21st goes to Ryder Schrauf. After a couple of self-spins, he decided he was going to head back to North Carolina a little bit early. And Matt Rucci, who did not start the races, ends up P22.
And that's your final unofficial results for the L-TAC Cup Series here. That's the Tucson Sound Art Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have post-race interviews with the winner, 2nd and 3rd place, hopefully, and we'll do our final thoughts and kind of cue you up for next week's race at Charlotte. So please make sure you stay tuned to the LSRTV production of the L-TAC's Tucson Sound Art Cup Series here at Nashville Fairgrounds. We shall return.
There are moments that surprise and delight the mind and the senses. Introducing Sound Art, the world's first truly customizable, concealed, flat panel art speaker system. A revolutionary combination of incredible sound delivered from your most meaningful pictures. When art and technology intersect, there is a seamless blend of creativity and function.
Come alive in the streetlight, pulling at the stars in the moonlight. Every time I feel you close.
With sound art, anyone can print their own artwork or pick from numerous licensed artwork that we have. The possibilities are limitless. Enjoy beautiful and amazing sound throughout your home. The entire surface of your artwork generates incredibly robust sound. Sound art is elegantly hidden behind a high-grade textured canvas wrap, bringing together the best of sound and art. This innovative design allows for a truly invisible, high-fidelity sound experience without bulky speakers. For licensors and other businesses, we are capable of producing thousands of units per day.
We're using the highest quality materials to give you the best product available in the market. Everywhere you look, there's always art. What I like so much about sound art, that you could just pair it and play.
Ansia, your art never sounded so good.
And welcome back, folks, to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway for the, excuse me, sorry, again, the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200. It's the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series, next-gen cars. One of the most difficult cars to drive, and it really proves so here at Nashville tonight. But what a race, man. We finally rounded this thing out. We've got some drivers to talk to. Zach, are you ready to get this over with?
Absolutely. Let's get these interviews underway. We hope you stuck around for this. You do not want to miss what these guys have to say.
Well, first up, we've got our third place finisher. That's going to be Logan Hamilton driving that 12 car tonight. Logan started off with a pretty strong race, had a cell spin, put himself in the back of the field a little bit, had to fight his way back up, fought pretty hard to do it. Logan, hey, man. Why does your name say Haley Diggin?
Inside joke in the league. I don't know. A few months ago, a bunch of the guys changed their names to the female NASCAR drivers, and then I just stuck with it. I was the only one, and then when I won Daytona Road earlier this year, I don't remember which one of you it was, but one of the broadcasters was like, "Yeah, you got to keep it now because you won." I'm like, "Yep."
Well, buddy, you had a really crazy night tonight. You were pretty strong at the start. You had that cell spin, though, when you're out front. Talk to me about your race.
Yeah, it was really good. I was pretty excited for the race. I had some good pace in practice. I knew me and Joseph were gonna be quick. I messed up my qualifying lap, so I started second. But then I got to the lead, and I did my signature move and spun myself out. But then from there on, it was really just fighting back. I was in one of the wrecks after that, but yeah, like I said, it was just kind of fighting back, doing my best to stay out of trouble, make the right strategy calls, and yeah, I ended up working out for a top 3, which I've been needing because I've wrecked a lot in the last couple of races, had not a lot of luck.
Absolutely. And walk us through. Okay, so you touched on where you spun yourself out there at the beginning. After that happened, what was going through your head? Did you think that you had possibly gave the race away, or that you wasn't going to get back up there?
Yeah, obviously, because it's such a short track, such a tight track, and like you saw, it was so hard to pass because of the way, especially where turn 1 and 2 was. But I had to remind myself. Me and Jeremy Bergerwin voice chat together. He told me, he's like, "Yeah, it's lap 6. So you got 195 laps to get back up. Just chill out," and that helped a lot. Just yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh, here we go again. I screwed myself at the beginning of another race, but yeah, it ended up working out. So it's all good.
Well, hold your head up high, buddy. You had a great race tonight, really. Even with the cell spin, you fought hard, you fought back, and you got yourself a third place out of it. The floor is yours for any shout-outs or thanks you want to give to anybody that might be watching.
I just want to say big thanks to Tucson Sound Art. Haven't gotten to shout them out lately, but just thanks to them. Big supporters of mine. Them, Robert Pattengale, and all of them. Just want to thank my teammates, Jeremy Berger, Ryan Duke, Cal Green, and Mario Lapinta. And thank you all for broadcasting. Thanks for the Edmonds for putting on a good show every week. And thank you to Sean Deal for putting the Roval as the next race.
Oh boy. Well, there you have it, folks. Here's your third place driver, Logan Hamilton, driving that purple and orange 12 car, the Tucson Sound Dog car. Next up, we've got the second place finisher, one of the strongest cars on the track tonight, that of Joseph Causing, the 88. Joseph, this is John up in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Man, oh man, what a race you had tonight, pal. I tell you what, you made it exciting when we were under green flag race, and you led the majority of this race. But unfortunately, the self spin reached up and smacked you in the back of the head as well tonight. Talk to me about your race, buddy.
Man, I hate myself right now for that. I feel like if I could have just stayed out front the way I was doing and not, what got me there, the sequence of events, I mishap with triggering my on-off switch. I was just trying to save a little bit of fuel, maybe to see, because if we were going to overload on cautions, just to, if I was just going to stay out there, just to save enough gas to make it to the end. But then that sequence, when I turned it off and I clutched out, I had it off still. And then it bogged down. And I was like, oh man, I flipped the switch, got back going. And then right after that, that self spin. I was like, I deserved it because I bogged the whole field down. And I was like, man, I should have stayed up front. But it's all good. I got back up to the front, but not enough for Dingler. Man, I tried to throw that move I was throwing down, trying to cut the inside like I was with everybody else, but it didn't work for him. He covered it off, and I couldn't make my run the way I wanted.
Absolutely, and man, you've had a really good strong show, and that's 2 second places in a row going into the Roval. How are you feeling about the Roval, and do you think that you can get that extra one spot next week?
It's gonna be hard with Logan. Logan's a real good road racer. I'm decent. I mean, I'll probably keep somewhat up, but it's gonna be hard, I guess, to beat Logan. And who else was good at the road course? I think Dingler was also good at the road course. So it's gonna be a challenge. It's not gonna be no cakewalk. This here, I felt like if I would have stayed out front, I'd easily had this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, this race didn't disappoint, my friend. You, man, from the front to the back to the front again, and it was an outstanding show to watch. And I'm actually looking forward to watching you on that Roval next week. You got anybody want to give a shout out to for tonight's run?
Thank my guys at Frontline Esports and a Bruisey Racewear and Razors Apparel. Freaking all them. Those are all our sponsors we have with our team. And man, thanks to freaking everybody who I got around, raced me. I raced them clean. I try to race them clean. And thank you guys for the broadcast. Thank Nolan for putting on the show, man.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your second place driver tonight, Joseph Causey. God, what a roller coaster of a night he had, man. Led the most laps, was looking strong out there. And you heard it straight from the driver's mouth. Was apparently trying to save fuel and just kind of caught himself off guard. I have done that. I can't even tell you how many times. Man, it's kind of a pain when it's your own fault. But, hey, hell of a rebound for him. Joseph Causey second. Next up, down at Victory Lane, we've got the 8 car of Ryan Dingler. Ryan, this is John up in the booth. Do you have me, buddy?
Yes, sir.
My God, man, as long as I've known you, I know you have fought for a win in this group of guys for a while. This is your first win of the season. How does it feel? Talk to me about this win, Ryan.
It feels really good. This is actually my first L-TAC win, barring the preseason. I actually won here in the preseason, so I felt pretty decent. But after practice, I didn't feel like I had enough speed. But somehow, midway through the race, it came to me, and it felt great.
That is awesome to hear, and I'm looking forward. Or actually, here, let's do this. Looking at this race, what is the one part of this race that you said, if I had 1,000 things that I could do over in this race, is there any of them? Is there anything you would change about how you did it? About how you got to victory lane?
I don't think so. I mean, it went way better than I anticipated, so I wouldn't change anything because then it could just change the outcome.
Absolutely.
Well, Ryan, I tell you what, I don't know if I want to change your outcome, buddy. A W is a hell of a thing to have, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
really
pretty
happy
good.
for you, dude. I mean, it's been a while since you and I raced together. I can't remember last time. I think it was with you, me, and Mylan and those guys, but it's been a while.
Yep.
I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations. I know we're supposed to be unbiased here in the broadcast booth, but when it's somebody you know and somebody you know that has struggled with W's, it's good to see. Congratulations, my friend. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to for the victory tonight?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd like to thank all of Badger Racing. We all worked really well tonight. They gave me a lot of pointers when I didn't have speed earlier in the race and in practice. And it just, I'd like to thank them for all they do. And we're a really, really good group of guys, really close friends. We've met in person. I mean, it's great. And thank you guys. You guys put on a really good show, and the admins and everything for all they do to keep this truck rolling along.
Well, again, man, it was a great race. It was great watching you win this one, man. Congratulations on your victory. That's Ryan Dingler, folks, driver of the number 8 Chevy Monte Carlo. Yeah, John, he drives a Monte Carlo. Good job. Chevy Camaro, Ryan Dingler. And, man, gosh, Zach, what a race tonight, man. 200 laps, a lot of caution flags, unfortunately. But once it got down to it, we had an entertaining and exciting finish of the race.
Absolutely. And these guys, once again, proved tonight that why they are the best in the series and why they do what they do. It's a tough racetrack. It's a tough car. 2 tough racetracks. 2 tough track conditions weeks in a row. So obviously moving into the Roval, that some of these guys are probably released. Some of these guys are playing, oh God, here we go again. Is what a lot of these guys are probably saying too. But I expect the Roval to be none less than exciting, and it's going to be a must-see event. If you enjoyed tonight, you have got to watch these guys go through the backstretch chicane at the Charlotte Roval.
Absolutely. The Roval's up next week, and we've already talked about that a couple times. I'm looking forward to it. But, hey, before we go, I need to touch on the point system. We talked about this at the top of the show, touched on it a couple of times during the race. We had 2 of the top 5 did not show up for tonight's race. Points have been updated, and listen to this, Zach. Joseph Causey takes the lead with 254 points, but only 1 point behind him in second place is Ryan Dingler. Wow. Jeremy Berger is up to 3rd, Sean Deal 4th, and Hunter Thrower moves into 5th. Now, the 2 guys that didn't show up tonight that were in the top 5 in points, Joseph drops back to 6th from 1st. And wow, way down in 11th now, Matt Rucci, all the way from 4th to 11th in points. But hey, it's only 7 races in, Zach. They've got a lot of time to make up these lost points.
Absolutely, and we're 7. Think about it this way: we're 7 races through, and Ryan Dingler and Joseph Causey might as well be tied. They have at this point pretty much been completely equal throughout the season, points wise. So, looking forward, that's something you're going to have to look out for, because this is more than likely going to be a very intense championship battle between those 2. And as Joseph comes back in and Matt Ritchie comes back into the series, we could have a 4-way battle for the championship.
Absolutely. So there goes my voice. Race number 7 of 29 in the books here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. It was the Grand Ole Fairgrounds 200 for the L-TAC Tucson Sound Art Cup Series. One more time, folks. The Tucson Sound Art guys out there at TucsonSoundArt.com, they have an entirely new and enjoyable way for you to listen to music in your house. Uploading and making your own images and pictures into sound art is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Everyone who looks at the picture will wonder where the great sound is coming from. A single charge will last days and give you the ability to go truly wireless with no power cables. Sound art looks good in any room in the house, from the front room to the back room. The speakers are powered by batteries and receive audio via a Bluetooth connection, meaning nobody will even know that the art they're looking at is actually producing the sound they're hearing. Tucson Sound Art specializes in creating custom artwork for your personal artwork and photos. You can also choose images from their expansive collection of high-quality photos. It's the perfect gift for friends, family, business associates, and in-booth producers and announcers. To learn more, visit www.tucsonsoundart.com. And don't forget, if you guys want to be a part of the L-TAC Racing Series, jump over there to the L-TAC Racing League Truck Series page on iRacing, or give a shout out to Nolan Ripple. The Truck Series is looking for drivers, and if you do good enough in the Truck Series, you might just get an invite to the Friday Night Cup Series. Well, Zach, we are going to wrap up another one in the books. We had some ups, we had some downs, we had some great racing here at Nashville. Moving on to the Roval next week. What are your thoughts last time here?
Well, we have. I have a feeling that the body guys back at at the shops they're going to have a long week ahead of them as they prepare for the Roval. Luckily, we don't run a short track car at a road course. If we did, then we'd possibly have a couple part shortages, and a couple guys would probably not make it out. So, hey, you know, a lot of momentum in Ryan Dingler's corner as we go into the Charlotte Roval. You gotta have him as your pick to win. Joseph Kazi, he was super fast tonight. Unfortunately, that self spin, I think it hurt him a little bit more than it helped him. Actually, I know it hurt him more than it helped him. But I think that if it wasn't for that self spin, could have possibly been a different winner. I don't know. Ryan Dingler had a lot of speed and did hold Joseph Cozy off for 20 so laps. And I don't know, man. Looking at the Roval, it's time to turn left and right and forget all this left turn and stuff, and maybe Logan Hamilton can turn into Lewis Hamilton.
Well, we'll find out next week at the Roval. For myself, Zach Taylor, Mason Heimbaugh down there in the production trailer, giving you all these wonderful visuals that we had tonight. I'm John Mushin Jr. Giving a shout out to my man, Ryan Dingler, for his first time L-TAC win. Congratulations, Ryan. Congratulations to everybody tonight for a great race. We will see you next week at the Charlotte Roval. For LSRTV Productions, y'all have a good night.